huh? What the fuck? Whoa, wait a minute. I recognize these fucking stairs. Hey, there's that shitty sound again. What the hell? Carter? No! Not again!
Well, my little chocolate chip, it looks like the operation was a success. And you want to know the best part? Try licking yourself.
Damn, Daddy Joe, I didn't think you'd take away my inner furry love for self-pleasure with tongues, but it's okay, because as long as I have you, you're all the tongue I need. Ha ha ha.
Sleepy Joe, you're supposed to be dead, you sack of crap.
Oh, well, you know what they say, Mr. Bobbiner?
Death is only the beginning.
No. Let him go, you son of a bitch.
Oh, and one more thing, Mr. Bobbiner. Look at me. I'm a fucking giraffe. Ha 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 ha.
Jesus fucking Christ, someone wake me the hell up! Ah!
Well, Mr. Bobbiner, I know you've been through a lot, but I'm afraid I won't find the time to untie you, despite the fact that I'm sure you don't want to spend the rest of this winter tied to a fucking chair in a godforsaken basement. Ha 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 ha.
Listen, Joe, you twisted son of a bitch. I can't take you seriously while you're wearing Carter's face.
Oh, my apologies, Mr. Bobbiner. I'm sure all this face-offing must be horrifying to witness. But the good news is, I can be whoever you like.
What the hell are you talking about, you mentally disturbed fuck?
You see, my powers and influence are almost limitless. I want you to think about every dream, every thought, every feeling that you may have had in the dream world and the real world. To be blunt, Mr. Bobbiner, I have been every voice
you have ever heard
inside your head.
Jesus fucking Christmas, just what the hell have you become, Sleepy Joe?
Sleepy Joe? Ha 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 ha. Well, I'm sorry to say, Mr. Bobbiner, but Sleepy Joe perished when he fell from Nakatomi Plaza. You should remember that very well. After all, you're the one who released him. Ha 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 ha. Help me, Mommy.
If you're not Sleepy Joe, then just who the hell are you?
Oh, there's no need to concern yourself with that right now. We wouldn't want you to miss tonight's show. This one came straight from Special Agent Carter Sauce's thumb drive vault. Hee hee hee.
Oh God, what is that? For fuck's sake, someone wake me the hell up! Oh God, no, not the furries. Not the furries. Ah! No. For God's sake, stop with the fucking twerking. Goddamn Carter and his furry blue sauce.
Wah, that's right, Mr. Bobbiner. Enjoy your basement hell. Ha ha ha! Now then, who's next on the Special Agent chopping block? Ha ha ha!
Oh my God, it's the best thing I could ever imagine. A furry convention at a beach.
My little pony, my little pony.
Holy shit, it's the My Little Texas Pony crew. Yes, yes. It's everything I could ever want in a place like this.
Very interesting, Mr. Sauce. I didn't think there was one of your special caliber among the Dark Ether files. I guess even a being as ancient as I can still be surprised.
Whoa, what the fuck? Who the hell are you? And what the fuck are you doing in my perfect dream world?
Don't worry about me, Mr. Sauce. I am merely an observer who may or may not influence certain events just to see what happens. As I am doing now, as we speak.
What do you mean? Influence? What did you do to my ideal convention, you creepy bastard?
The results of my meddling will become apparent momentarily. As for what I did, your hint is the lighthouse.
No. No, 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 no. Oh God, no! My perfect furry convention! You bastard! How could you?
What exactly you find intimately attractive about these creatures and this particular fandom is still a mystery, and your reaction is more pitiful than amusing. I was hoping for something better. Well, I'll leave you to grieve then. Perhaps one of your friends will be more worth the torture.
Oh, how about you get intimate with a chainsaw, you cloudy son of a bitch? I'll kick your ass for murdering my little ponies. Fuck off, Pepsi Man.
Pepsi for funerals.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed.
Wow. Did he miss it?
No, I don't think he missed it.
I sure hope not.
Carter, I think you have yourself muted.
You fucking motherfuckers. I am so mad at you.
Motherfuckers. It was only me that did it. Don't lump him in on this.
What did I do? I just laughed.
I'm referring to Pepsi Man. Fuck you and fuck that entity, whoever did that.
I'd like to know more about. I'd like to know more about that entity. Who the
fuck that entity?
Fuck is that?
Yeah, who the
No, he
what
ain't.
the
It
fuck
ain't.
is it?
It ain't Sleepy Joe, and it sure as hell ain't vegan, bitch.
Who the fuck is
Well,
that? Or better yet, what the fuck is that?
Vague. Yeah, and apparently he doesn't know how to say my last name correctly. What a retard.
Mr. Bobbiner.
Bobbiner. Fucking Bobbiner. Jesus Christ. Fuck. What a shitty day to be back. Ain't it? But where are my manners? Where's the introduction? Greetings, exalted ones. Welcome back to the dumpster where we pick up the garbage so you don't have to. Tonight's garbage is Pepsi Man Smoky Farts, also known as the Fog remake from 2005, starring that guy from Smallville.
Tom Welling.
I know. I didn't feel like saying his name.
Plus, it's funnier when you don't say his name. That
Yeah.
one guy from Smallville.
Yeah. You know, kind of like what the possum does, starring that guy from those movies.
Exactly.
So maybe I'm just taking notes. Yeah, I'm your host, Special Agent Daner Bobaner. Get it right, you fucking smoky fart fuck. Joined as always by the creative consultant, or just the creative guy here, Special Agent Spooky Clutter.
Hello there.
And this fucking weirdo, Special Agent Carter's cold blue sauce. I put that shit on nothing.
Never have. Never will.
Fuck you.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I don't make the skits. I just call you a fucking weirdo because you are a fucking weirdo. But you're our fucking weirdo. Just like how Brian is a douche. But you're my douche, Brian. My douche.
Whoa.
I mean, very accurate for sure, especially because they both are concerning animals.
God damn it.
I didn't even think of that.
I mean, hey, that's why I'm here, right?
Yeah. Anyway, the Fog remake is one of the most maligned remakes of all time. Anytime I hear people talk about worst horror remakes of all time, this is always in the conversation. And I'm pretty sure there's a few good reasons why. I've only seen a little bit of this movie, like, way back in, like, 2006. I didn't finish it because it got to a certain shot where I said, this is fucking stupid, and I just walked away. I couldn't do it. It was that bad. Now, I don't know about you, Caleb, if you've seen this, because I know you're a big fan of the original.
I have boasted about the original so many times because I grew up with it. It is the first bona fide horror movie that I watched as a kid. I had a very limited pool as far as horror movies are concerned. The two biggest ones being The Fog and Stephen King's Silver Bullet. Those are two that I remember vividly watching as a kid. You could throw in Alien and Aliens. You could throw in Terminator and Predator to a certain extent. Those do sort of count. But as a bona fide horror film, this is the first. And I hold this one very close. It also stars the lovely Adrienne Barbeau. I have to boast with this figure because there's only like 2,000 made. So
rest her soul.
She's still alive.
I thought she died.
No.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking of Deborah Hill.
Yeah, co-producer, co-writer.
Wait. I think Deborah Hill actually passed away during production of this movie.
Either shortly after the movie was finished or during, one of the two. But
now, but just stop there for just a sec. Now, John Carpenter did visit the set of this movie. And basically, did he really do much? No. He just came, said hi, had a coffee, go home. That's what he did. So,
I mean, considering
doesn't really sound like this movie had much of a blessing from him.
It's almost like the Halloween situation, but the difference is that there's an interview that John Carpenter did where he talked about Rob Zombie, and he was talking about how Rob Zombie essentially lied, saying that Carpenter was like, oh, he didn't give a blessing. He was very aggressive. I don't remember exactly what he said, but if it's even true that Rob Zombie said this, I don't know for sure. But I mean, the thing about John Carpenter and some remakes, I mean, this one isn't as infuriating per se as like the Rob Zombie Halloween films. At the same time, the way I look at it is these. First of all, this movie sucks. Like they retell the story of the original film. This isn't a sequel. This is a straight up remake. It's not even a requel. A remake sequel, right? This is a straight up remake. Okay?
And it's a career killer.
For who?
The director, Rupert Wainwright, who also directed the 90s classic Blank Check.
Oh, God, that movie?
This was the last movie he made.
Wow.
He has not directed anything since. Anything. He directed an episode of Fear Itself since. No movies. This movie killed his fucking career. Now, I understand he may have been a music video director, but what do you expect? That was kind of part of the whole... That was part for the course with all these remakes that were coming out at the time. They always wanted to get music video directors. Yeah. It's kind of like what they did with the Elm Street remake. And, well, that went about as subtle as getting fisted by Freddy while he sucks your cock with razor wire teeth.
Ouch.
While you're drinking Pepsi.
Fuck off.
But you know what? I have to interject this because one of the things about this movie, among all the things that it does wrong, you could do like a scene comparison video. I remember the Critical Drinker did this for Ghostbusters, for the original and then the 2016 Wolfbusters. But there's a scene in this movie that serves as an exposition dump to give backstory about the ghosts. Okay. And there's another scene in the original that does the same thing. But there's a huge difference. And it's a difference in what is being said and how it's being said. In this remake, the character that's delivering the dialogue feels like she's reading out of a fucking textbook. And it sounds about as interesting as reading a textbook in school.
Oh, God.
Then you compare that to a scene in The Fog where the character in question, well, the actor is Hal Holbrook. So you're already getting an A+ just in performance alone. Okay. The dialogue in that scene is is being read in the first person in the sense that he's reading a journal from one of the characters, one of the ghosts. Okay. And the way that the dialogue is being executed and how it feels more legitimate and it feels more real in the original because...
Well, putting it in that perspective, like this is someone retelling the story from their own. That makes it more interesting because it adds that level of eeriness to it. As opposed to just, hey, look, I found a book. What does it say?
When we get to the scene, I'll point it out again, but that one scene pisses me off so much because it's dealing with basically the same situation. And I have to correct myself. I said in the original, the perspective was from one of the ghosts. It was actually from one of the conspirators. Okay, that was a big thing. The 6 original conspirators, or was it 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 must die.
Right. So the 6 original conspirators, that was the big thing. Okay. This movie tries to expand on a bunch of things that didn't need to be expanded upon. And that is just one aspect of this movie that's frustrating. The story, I mean, that's huge. Okay. First of all, like for me, that's huge. Okay. Because the original movie was so simplistic. It was very sparing on dialogue, not very sparing on information. It gave you just
on Tom
enough.
Atkins' mustache.
It gave you just enough information to keep you invested and it also asked questions like, okay, what else happened? It left a lot of things to the imagination, even the fucking ghosts. It left to your imagination to an extent. The thing is that this movie leaves very little to the imagination. So much so, you see these things, you see the fog, and the fog looks like a fucking mess. The ghosts look like a fucking mess. Like, this has got to be a product of its time. One of the quintessential
really
examples
shitty
of a
one.
movie. I'll let you take the reins. We'll get to it.
Oh, now I'm just having a look here because I just rented this off Apple TV. 4% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Why do I have a feeling that is 4% way too high? Again.
Congratulations. You found a boat in the middle of the ocean.
What? What's that from?
It was from Ghost Ship.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and
you mean that horror movie with one good scene?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What, the wire one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about a different scene. Never mind.
No.
Oh. Anyway, Carter.
Yeah. Sorry.
Mr. Sauce.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, saying Mr. Sauce is too funny.
I had to keep a theme going. The entity say Mr. Bobbiner. Mr. Bobbiner. Shit, it actually started with it started with Biden, really.
Yeah.
Anyway,
were you saying something, Carter?
I was trying to say, I think it's kind of weird though how in the early 2000s or late 90s, early 2000s that horror movie remakes were starting to become a thing, like the house, late 90s, early 2000s, like House on Haunted Hill, House on Haunted Hill, Ghost Ship, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Hannibal, stuff like that.
That wasn't a remake. That was a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, but anyway, I think it's kind of bizarre how that little...
one.
Oh, and Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, late 90s, early 2000s, all the way to the 2010s. Just, I think it's a weird fad, though.
It is a fad. It's a fad that somehow hasn't lost its touch, despite the fact that, well, you know what? You could say that's evolved. Because now it's no longer simply a remake. It's a requel.
Oh. Off topic. Just back to the skit for just 1 second. I have been every voice you have heard inside your head. Okay, fuck that. Fuck that shit.
I thought you would have liked that.
What's next? Somehow Sleepy Joe returned?
And this is where Carter would say, "Don't give him ideas, you bastard."
Yeah, don't do it, motherfucker.
Hey.
Please don't. I already swapped the holiday special for The Rise of Skywalker before we got abducted. Anyway, we are 20 minutes into this stream because we're really putting off watching this fucking movie, but time is of the essence. We need to do this.
Yes.
So
let's
pause at 000s at a runtime of 1 hour and 40 long minutes. Are we fucking ready
I'm
to
so
go
excited.
blind?
I just can't hide it.
All right. Sure, we're ready. Okay. I shall proceed with the countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Play, you piece of shit. Okay.
Or when you see the hand.
Columbia Pictures.
There you go.
Yay.
By the way, this opening song is not creepy at all compared to the original. Like, this doesn't do it for me. Like, I will praise the original to the high heavens because obviously it's Carpenter's soundtrack first and foremost.
There's one I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh,
Revolution Studios.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Come and gone?
The same thing that happened to this movie. It fucking disappeared into the way winds. Or disappeared into the fog.
Deborah Hill.
You know, I always thought they could have done a sequel to The Fog, and it could have been its own thing. Like it would be set in the universe, and it would be surrounding the fog itself. You could tell a different story of a different tragedy, and then have like a reference to Antonio Bay. You know, just like, hey, yeah, this is in the same universe. But instead, they went with a full-on remake. And see, look, they're showing the incident. That's one thing I hate. They're showing what they did.
But in the original, it was supposed to be. It was a mystery.
I mean, they gave you hints. They said, yeah, it's all. Look, what's his name? John Houseman. On that fucking beach. On the 21st of April, a small clipper ship drew toward land. Out of the night, the fog rolled it. Look, exposition. Tell, don't show in this particular case.
Again, it depends on if it fits the framework of the story. You don't just start off with it by just, hey, this is what happened. How about you leave it to their imagination first and then let the story unfold and get us invested in said story? So we're trying to figure out what's going on as well, so we can get some attachment to the characters. Shit like that.
Mm-hmm. And then they have this shit. Jump scare.
Oh, yay.
Which may or may not
so
even be
scary,
real,
I forgot to jump.
I can't even say if that was actually real.
Why do I get the feeling it was a mermaid?
And see, now you have this fog, but nothing really comes of this shit.
Graham Revell. No.
Antonio Island.
And right here. Right, what? Watch.
Fallout
right
Boy.
This feels like a generic fucking 2000s movie. I can't get into the movie.
Okay, I hate to say this, and this might be an insult, but this is reminding me of the TV miniseries that Chris and I talked about, Harper's Island. Probably because it's shot in the same location. It is the same fucking locations, too! Here's the problem, though. That's actually a good show. I'd actually recommend that. Check it out if you are able to.
Okay.
It's actually really good. But this shit... By the way, back to the composer for a second. Graham Revell. He's got quite a resume on his hands. Like, this guy did Freddy vs. Jason. He did Child's Play 2, Bride of Chucky, The Crow, and here's one for you, Carter. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
Wow.
So yeah, like, remember that really good music that plays when they revive Zordon and find the great power?
Yeah.
Remember how good that music was?
Fuck
well,
yeah.
He's doing the music for this.
Well, shit.
Look, the original movie set the tone with the ominous soundtrack, John Houseman giving that story. Okay, it felt classic.
You know what else sucks? Is that this movie about very eerie fog is starting in the daylight.
Yeah.
Playing creepy music where it really doesn't fit, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look at the creepy music as he cuts the fish. Oh, by the way, here's the comic relief.
Oh, yeah, because that's what this story needs, a comic relief.
Okay, Smallville.
You know, it's like, why would they get Tom Welling to do this?
I don't know.
I mean,
because I think they wanted to cash in on, like, the popularity. Like, well, he's pretty... Smallville's very popular, and people think he's a pretty good Clark Kent, so...
Yeah, but...
I don't know. Also, his name's Tom.
I
Just
Tom
get
Atkins,
another.
Tom Welling.
Yeah.
Hey, but
And I'm sorry.
you're talking
little
about Tom
Superman
Atkins here.
But
You're-
hey, just to set the bar just a little lower, we're talking about mustacheless Tom Atkins.
Yeah, well, mustacheless Tom Atkins is still Tom Atkins, damn it.
That is true. Now, his mustache may give him the power to sleep with women young enough to be his daughter and throw masks on the security cameras despite his arms still being tied up. But without it, the best he could get is Jamie Lee Curtis.
You know, I would say that's not bad, but then I remember what Jamie Lee Curtis is doing today.
Yeah. By the way, like, his name was Nick Castle, right?
Yes, in the movie.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was gonna say, oh God, they just named him that in this because ha ha ha. Remember, you know who Nick Castle is, right? Ha ha ha. Why don't you do another remake and name your main character James Jew Courtney or Tyler Maine or George P. Wilbur or my favorite of all, Dick Warlock.
So,
oh yeah, another sin of this movie. They try and tie every single character into the plot. Like every character has a connection. There can't be a character in here that is just there. They're just thrown into the situation. I'm specifically referring to Jamie Lee Curtis's character in this film. She's not in the film, but her character, which I forget the name. Yeah. The plot twist is my. It's like I didn't need that plot twist. It was stupid. It was ridiculous. It was pointless. Well, I can't really say it was pointless. They had a point.
Hey,
another
idea of. Hang on, another idea of why they probably got Tom Welling. This is filmed in Vancouver, obviously, which is also where Smallville was filmed. So, but then again,
oh my God, shirtless Tom Welling, Jesus.
The Smallville is only a half hour away from where I live.
Really?
And we're talking Smallville from like 1978, Superman the movie.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they trying to establish some kind of weird romance connection between Nick Castle and Stevie Wayne.
What the fuck?
Testicle telepathy. What the fuck?
Forget that. I think that turtleneck is too big for him.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that Tom Atkins had a turtleneck in the movie too, at some point.
But again,
I could be wrong.
Remember, Tom Atkins. Yeah, not sponsored. Maybe I shouldn't put that there. Hang on a second.
He's gone.
No.
I think he hit the wrong button.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah. But also in the so in the original story, the Clipper ship or the Elizabeth Dane ran aground due to
that was fucking weird.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically, instead of just doing the whole, so they just retcon how they killed everybody on the Clipper ship. I can't believe that. Like, why would you do that?
Because this is a remake, remember?
We
have to make the bad guys as bad as possible. By the way, where the fuck are they? This is Antonio Bay, Oregon. But that shot looked like they were on a fucking island.
That's what bothers you?
That's one of the things that bothers. That's one of the things.
You know what bothers me?
This guy?
No, it's the fact that those are the most obvious day for night shots ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, pocket watch.
No shit.
Look, Carter, it's a blade of grass.
Fuck off.
And look at your room. It's all green, just like a blade of grass.
No, smartass. I was doing it for the theme. Ugh.
Talk
The
to
mask.
the hand.
Don't remind me of Terminator 3, God damn it.
I couldn't help it.
Oh, God, it's the birds. Somebody spliced that movie into this one?
No,
that is the
they
worst
spliced Birdemic.
CGI bird shit I have ever seen.
You haven't seen Birdemic.
Fair enough.
Whoa!
But then again, don't forget.
Shit.
Then
Oh my
he killed the
God, Carter,
doggy.
what did you do?
I did nothing.
I think he played too hard.
He pooped on him.
Fuck off.
Oh, you know what? I do have to ask. I mean, even though I don't know. How you feeling about this version of Stevie Wayne compared to Adrienne Barbeau?
I mean, she's hot.
Yeah, I
But
mean, Selma Blair is attractive. It's just...
is she supposed to be a radio DJ or a sex therapist?
maybe a bit of both. And then this shit. I hate this. I hate
What's
this
the
song.
music?
I hate this scene. I hate this version of Elizabeth. Might be a little harsh, but listen, I have problems. You see, you know, she looks familiar too. I can't remember where, but
Maggie Grace
Lost.
on Lost.
never watched Lost.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
let's
that
see what else
show.
she was in.
I'm sorry. So, what did that black guy say?
Oh, Taken.
Testicle telepathy.
Taken.
Oh yeah, that's right. What did that black guy say? Testicle telepathy. And then all of a sudden she
Yeah.
ends up here.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's gone again!
God damn it!
All
Quit
right, this
touching
movie's
your.
cursed. This movie's cursed.
Yeah.
This movie's cursed. That's it. It's just like Captain America all over again.
Oh God damn it.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Dude, why am I getting I Know What You Did Last Summer vibes from this?
Because this is the early 2000s, that's why. Is this movie fucking cursed, Danner?
I don't know. This StreamYard app is still being a piece of shit. Anyway, again, shitty day for night shot right there.
Really? Etiquette?
Clipping your toenails in a radio station.
Shitty music, number 5.
Please make it stop.
By the way, it's supposed to be nighttime already, and that you have this scene, which is showing the sunset, which makes me wonder just,
How little they cared about continuity. But again, that shot of the lighthouse is probably one of the worst day for night shots I have ever seen.
The funny thing is you see a lot of that blue filter in this movie, I think.
Yeah.
Is that guy supposed to be related to Tom Welling? Because he looks very similar to him.
That's what I once said about Henry Cavill.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, you could have made this scene interesting by just having them topless, but again, it would still feel out of place.
Yeah, the very obvious distraction that isn't helping. Because this is supposed to be The Fog, not some shitty I Know What You Shit Last Summer remake. Actually, now that I think about it. Yeah,
I'd rather be watching that.
I know you shit last summer.
Well, no, I know what you did. I'd rather just watch that. Still better than this movie.
Oh, this is supposed to be John Houseman's character, by the way.
Oh, yay.
They turned him into whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. Oh, I got something to show you. It's a little piece of garbage I found on the beach.
A pocket.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? If you touch it, things will change?
Vague much.
How would things change? Like, think about it. Think about who she's supposed to be, right? Whether or not she touched the watch would be irrelevant because she's back. She's back, and the fog is going to come back, which means it doesn't matter if she fucking touches it or not because they're going to meet anyway.
What?
How the hell do you know that?
I hate this.
He's trying to move my woman, old man, is probably what he's thinking. And then you say, oh, yeah, you haven't seen anything yet. You know why? Here's the funny part. You ready for this? Because Elizabeth's actual husband or whatever, he was the guy that Bruce Wayne gave his coat to. Nice coat. Thanks. Oh yeah, that's him.
Oh my.
I hate this Dan, by the way.
Hmm.
Dude, we're talking about Charles Cyphers here, okay?
Hmm.
A lot more charming, a lot more smart-assery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like a fog bank.
Ooh.
No, it was a fog moving due east. What kind of fog moves against the wind?
So
listen, I like Selma Blair. It's she's not as sensual as Adrienne Barbeau in the original.
Again, they always gotta give it that modern update. Don't look at the camera.
The
bitch. Go back to making out with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Or
please.
Fighting alongside Hellboy.
Or making out with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay, I see what you got there. Hey, I mean, which one do you prefer? Selma Blair and Sarah Michelle Gellar, or Jennifer Tilly and Gina Gershon?
I mean, we are talking about Buffy.
Yes, but do you really care about her being Buffy is the question.
No.
Is it really relevant in your answer?
No, I'm just saying it is Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Well, aside from Buffy, the only other thing I'd say she's iconic for would be her portrayal of Daphne. Or, as I like to call her, redhead Buffy in the Scooby-Doo universe.
Hey, that's fair.
This guy's a fucking idiot. You know, I've seen that blonde girl from somewhere. I can't remember where.
Oh, shit.
They're never coming back, are they?
Look at that shitty fucking fog bank.
It looks like methane gas.
That shot is absolutely terrible. I want to explain something really quick. Again, another scene comparison. In the original, they saw the fog coming in and it was glowing. On top of what made it scary is as it get closer to the boat, a bright light started strobing in or fading in and fading out. And then on top of that, you saw the fucking clipper ship. And you have this really nice angled shot of the characters seeing the ship pass by. And it looked like the goddamn Black Pearl. And that was awesome. This shit, the fog's already at the coastline.
Wow, really breaking the suspense. Assholes.
The danger or the suspense was in that the fog first came into the and attacked the seagrass, and then it just got at the doorstep of Tom Atkins, and then boom, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. hit, and then the fog receded. Oh yeah, another scene comparison when the windows get busted out in their car. Wow. In the original, they were driving on a pitch black road, which made it scarier.
Yeah. But here, just do it in the middle of a fucking town.
Oh yeah, that's just as scary, right? If not scarier.
No.
I was being sarcastic.
At least... Oh, look. Father Malone.
Hal Holbrook, what happened to you? Man, you put on some weight, Jackie Chan.
But does he have any real significance here besides being a town drunk?
No, that's the funny part.
I know.
I guess it was some kind of like a joke at a Christian's expense. Something hit us. Every single one of your windows broke at the same time, just instantly. You're saying, "Oh, I got hit."
Clark, you need to control your powers, man.
Yeah, man.
What do you have? A super boner?
Super boner. Bang, bang.
Listen, I just look at this. It looks like they're in the middle of a fucking storm rather than a damn fog bank.
Really? It doesn't look like that at all. It looks like they're on a cheap sound stage with a smoke machine.
Well, that's the funny thing, though. That's what the original was. They were on a sound stage. They had smoke or fog machines.
It looked more convincing.
It looked better.
I know.
They didn't use CGI.
Oh, please let that knife kill somebody.
Oh,
How far
shit.
did you get into this movie?
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
I told you. I only watched a little bit of it. Not from the beginning.
You didn't get to this part, or you weren't at this part?
I was probably past it.
Oh, yeah, see? Look, they have the scene now, but...
It's too late.
Listen, you could say that's creepy. I just have one gripe. First of all, the ship doesn't look decrepit. Second, you're seeing the ghost way too fucking early. There's something, I don't know. This one, it could be hit or miss. It's a nice shot in and of it, like in isolation.
Decent shot, yes.
I still prefer the original. The music was creepier. Yes. The actual lighting was better. The ship itself looked better. It looked like the goddamn Black Pearl.
What the fuck is this?
It's like the Evil Dead, man.
Yeah, just computer-generated shit, Evil Dead. Seriously, that was digital as shit. It looked like a fucking PlayStation 2 cutscene.
Oh, yeah, watch this shit. This
what
is
are you thinking?
Look at this, watch. She just...
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to play at the fog. Condensation. Are they trying to do something creepy with that? No.
Why don't you just try having a fucking point next time?
Oh, I remember where the blonde's from. She was in an episode of Psych where they parodied Friday the 13th. Okay, that makes sense. By the way, this boat isn't big enough to have creepy shit like this happening. I expected something bigger.
Oh, look. Remember
Hey.
Titanic? Remember Titanic? Remember Titanic?
Oh, it's been covered up.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Oh no, Burnett. Oh no, blonde. They dead. Oh no. Who cares?
Oh, look. There's something in the fog.
Oh look, the knife is standing. What the?
Whoa!
This can't be
What the
right.
fuck is he doing? You see?
I know what he's doing. He's thinking this ain't right. I'm the black guy in this group, and this is a horror movie. I'm supposed to be the first to go.
Hey, by the way, isn't the fog supposed to be in this area right now? Where the fuck is it?
I guess
Oh,
it got
everything's
bored.
normal. I mean, it's not like my windows are all just got bashed out all at once. And it's not like this all happened right after I picked up the creepy girl that's been gone for 6 months. Did I just call her creepy? Is that nice? Or is that mean? Is that a mean thing to say?
I don't care.
Quick side note, I saw a goth girl at work today. She was a little heavy set, just a bit, but she had this somewhat short black skirt on. It's kind of cute.
No, not a good one.
Ha ha! You know, I was about to say. Surprised to be sure. Oh wait, no,
Not
that's a
good.
different line. But surprised to be sure, but a welcomed one.
Not really. Not in this case.
Yeah, in this case, it's a surprise to be sure, but an unwelcomed one.
A shitty one.
Oh, that didn't last long, did it? Oh, look at that. Mummy Dearest doesn't like me being back home. Well, just go ahead and jump into the Ford truck. That's right.
No windows.
It's... I don't know. Does that Ford truck look nice to you?
That's an older one, so it has more dignity than the ones they make now.
Yeah,
it's true.
All it's missing is a gun rack.
Carter, this is Oregon. Oh, hey, you remember Titanic? Well, we're doing it again, kind of.
Oh.
Except
in the shower.
Okay, listen, I much prefer
for the win.
No. Okay, again. See, I don't know. What do you think? Because you have a similar scene in the original, but it's with Tom Atkins and Jamie Lee Curtis, and it doesn't last this long. In fact, fuck it. The other one is better because it didn't last as long, and it ended with something creepy. A knock at the door at 12 midnight. Instead, what we have is gratuitous aquaphilia, as Carter so eloquently put it.
Yep.
Which looks like a really low-budget softcore porn.
Or an even shittier horror movie. That's right. I'm going to watch you sleep. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm Superman. Who the fuck sleeps with earrings on?
Same person who sleeps with a
probably drunk people.
Shark tooth necklace. What's wrong? I'm Superman. I can fix anything. Oh, she's seeing people. I see. Oh.
Oh, yes. The flashbacks. What a crock of shit.
This is pure nonsense. It doesn't prove a thing.
I thought you feel that way, Gary.
That's why you came home? Because you felt a calling? You should have stayed away. Oh, you know what, though? The fog would have found you anyway. It's like you would have been in the middle of the have a freaking mountain range, and all of a sudden the fog shows up. Oh, hey, remember when we drowned in the ocean a few hundred years ago? Well, here we go. We're doing it again.
Yay!
Oh, by the way, there's that knock at the door thing. Oh yeah, look at this shit. This is pretty funny.
Yay! Let's use Google. Are you
Well, that's
fucking
not
kidding
even
me?
the best part. Just wait till the spookies start happening.
Is there really a best part to this though?
I think the best part already passed when we saw some of Blair's feet.
Ew.
Oh look, it says Dane in the middle. It's
Wow.
I'll take
I didn't
this.
even
I'll take this. I'll take the sign from the original that wets itself over that shit.
Yeah. Now keep in mind that it seems like the foot is just walking backwards.
I'm the
Or I'm just
foot
stupid.
bitch.
Okay, listen, I know they like showing asses in this movie, but this is a little gratuitous even for me. Especially in this movie, the way it's being portrayed. Oh, I remember the knock? You remember the 3 knocks? Remember? We're doing it again.
Why did they cut to a close up of the whoever the fuck that was knocking on the door? Isn't it best
Because
you don't fucking show it?
Well, see, they did it in the original, but you see, in the original it was better because it wasn't a fucking see-through shit. It was an actual damn hook. Knock, knock, knock. Didn't have this bullshit either.
Instead, we're just cutting the close-ups of these fish hooks.
Yeah, fishhook wind chimes.
Get it? It's symbolic.
Yeah.
Get it?
Because
He's a fisherman. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
And because they have fish in the original, right?
Well, that's smart. Go walking in the woods without no pants on. What's next?
Oh,
You gonna
don't worry,
go
she's
into an
not-
alley? What's next? Are you gonna walk into an alley wearing a Speedo while it's raining?
Fuck off.
Hey, don't worry. It's not that she's not walking in a forest. She's walking on the beach while it's raining. Oh, hey, look, the fog's here. See?
Oh, look, I saw something run past her. But she didn't see it because it's a bad computer effect that she couldn't actually see on set either. God, this shot looks like
Why
shit.
the hell did you sneak up on her like that?
Nobody
Don't you
does
just hate
that, okay? I
Don't you
hate
just
it.
that?
I hate it. I
Enunciate
despise
that
it.
you're here, damn it.
I despise it with every fabric of my being, okay?
Okay, I can't.
Nobody
I can't-
does that.
Is this supposed to be like a morning shot, or is it still nighttime? But with that
I
bad
hope it was a dawn shot. I hope it was a dawn shot, but you know what? Why should I give this movie the benefit of the doubt? They don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, you ready for another sin of this movie? This kid.
A ginger?
I hate this kid. I hate this kid. The Andy in the original was much more charming and innocent. This kid is the equivalent of a little shit at the end of your boot.
That's pretty shitty.
Yeah. Especially if you work on a farm. Or the equivalent of one. Which every single one of us here has experience in, funny enough.
Bullshit. How come he gets a hot mom like that?
Why would you want to have a hot mom like that? You could just marry a hot, future mom.
I know. I'm just saying, how's a hot mom like that give birth to a little shit like that?
The father was an asshole. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Fuck.
Keep firing, assholes.
Okay, credit to Selma Blair. She's acting charming. I'll give the movie credit there. Well,
Like trying to paint a It's like trying to paint a nice-looking canvas with poop.
Fuck you.
I mean, seeing Selma Blair in black panties is nice.
She could stay like that.
Dude,
Not
it's
a fan of that.
barnacle. It's not gonna wash off. You need to fucking put some elbow grease into that shit.
Not really a big fan of that yellow shirt. She should take it off.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Hey,
Oh, look,
hey,
he's riding a bike. But there's no bike lane. That's a sin and a crime.
It's a small town. Nobody gives a shit.
I give a shit.
See?
Fucking hate cyclists.
Goddamn leafers. Oh, look, how ominous. These statues are of men that are complete and utter dipshits and murderers. But
Hey,
you wouldn't know unless you watched the intro.
Hey, is it weird, though, that the guy with the spyglass looks sort of like Gibbs from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Why are you dragging him through the mud?
I'm not. I'm just pointing out. Like, doesn't he look like him?
No, that's an insult to Mr. Gibbs, you fucker.
I wasn't insult, dude. I was saying, doesn't he look like him?
It's an insult. It's an insult because we're watching the fucking Fog remake
instead of watching The Curse of the Black Pearl, which would have been better. That's more of a Fog remake than this. More entertaining too.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't know which of the pirate ghosts from the Fog was a drunk. And I mean as drunk as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Well, that's the funny part. They aren't.
Okay, what's up with their coat? Why does it look like a red coat?
Because the red coats are coming, you British bitch.
Fuck off.
Oh, hey, plot point that'll probably go nowhere. It means nothing.
Right? So what you're saying is that Stevie and Tom here should hook up. Just like in the thumbnail. See? Right below me. They're hooked up.
No, I'm saying it's like life itself, and that's entirely pointless.
See, I believe that, but then I stubbed my toe once, and suddenly I knew math. You want to know something funny about this character's entire arc? They took one or two throwaway lines from the same character in the original and made an entire plot out of it for this movie. One or two throwaway lines. They made an entire plot for this movie.
What are they thinking?
Oh, and by the way, this isn't taking place in California for some reason. Which, I mean, probably a good thing. But remember, Antonio Bay is supposed to be a small town too. Which means it probably wasn't entirely polluted like it is today. Or maybe not as polluted. I mean, it's California, so you're going to get pollution one way or the other from the bullshit. It's just...
How much longer is this fucking movie? There's still an hour left.
You know what? I need to see how long the original Fog was. Because I feel like so much more happened in that movie in such a short period of time versus this movie. And you said what we're 40 minutes in. We have an hour left, and yet it feels like nothing's happened.
That's a problem. You're supposed to have actual shit happening in order to get us, engaged.
What the fuck is up with this guy's face? I still couldn't figure that out.
It's like he got scratched by something.
Maybe it was a fish.
So the original Fog was give or take 10 minutes shorter. And yet it feels like more happened in the first 20 minutes. This movie. Oh, look at the seagrass. Of course, the black guy's name is Spooner. Just like iRobot. Will Smith's character, his name was Spooner. And he was
Which
funny.
came out a year before.
2000? Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, he's got a half a tank of gas, a full carton of cigarettes, it's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. No? Nothing? Nobody?
No.
Let's hit
the
it.
Blues Brothers, goddammit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Fucking lately. I'm going to start calling you lately, Carter. Lately.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. That's stupid.
I know it is. That's why I said it. Oh, hey, look. They put him in bed. How nice. They were so kind.
But he couldn't see.
No, remember, he's just sleeping. Just like the bad guys. They get tired and they go to sleep, just like me.
Whoa,
Well,
catch of the day.
It's a manatee, boys, also known as the sea cow.
Mayday's when you're about to crash, you dumb bitch.
SOS?
Or just
CQD.
hello?
No, it. Okay.
Or alert.
How do you think I would answer the phone if I were a 911 operator?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
No, I just say, hello? I'd be like, that's like the first red flag if you call 911. They say, hello?
Oh.
Just think about that.
McDonald's, how can I take your order?
I'm serious. Think about it. You call 911 for an emergency,
look.
and they say hello.
Wait for it.
Let me guess, he's not dead.
My God, you must be like a super cop. Yeah, just open your eyes in a creepy way.
I got frozen.
I was frozen. Get it?
I was frozen today.
Or frozen in carbonite.
Does he have hibernation sickness?
Well, clearly, his face is pale. A little too pale for a black man. He's also got scratches on his face to suggest that he might have committed sleep.
Will his eyesight return in time?
Depends.
I know that laugh. It's a 7-Up guy.
The giant chicken's Boba Fett. Oh, wait, that was a previous one.
It's not the 7-Up guy. Yes, it is. Hey, say, Mr. Clean, no caffeine. What killed them?
The fog killed him. Oh, the fog killed him. Hey, listen, you want to know one of the best parts of the original? Is that when they got on that fucking boat, everybody was dead. Which means there was no answering the mystery of how did the guys go missing and or die.
Well,
They
let's
only
just
found
present
one
it the
body.
most ham-fisted way possible.
Yes, they only found one body in the original too. And then that body was the one that came to life and wrote down the number 3. And what happens in this movie? It does a cheap horror stereotype jump scare bullshit.
And of course, the Think about this for a sec. The white people are dead and the black guy's still alive. Now he's a suspect. Social commentary.
Yeah. That's cruel. Hey, I like that car. Kind of.
That is a nice car.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Nice.
I don't like the color though. I also don't like
color.
that lighthouse looks like a penis.
Cigarette? I was about to say lighthouse.
Oh, hey, you remember the board in the original? Yeah, we're gonna do it again, but it's gonna be with a shitty hairbrush covered in barnacles. Still, to this movie's credit, Selma Blair is very attractive.
That's not the movie's credit. It's her credit.
Fair enough. That being said, she's no Stevie Wayne. I'm sorry. She can be somebody else.
She could be Selma Blair.
Selma Blair as a radio host on a shitty fucking island. Didn't this guy play in like? He looks familiar, and he kind of reminds me of Seth Green, but not Ginger.
Yeah, maybe the dollar store version.
Mm-hmm. Castle and Son, really? She's watching this footage. Wouldn't it be awkward if they were having sex and she's just watching it? It's like, oh yeah. Maybe that's too dirty. I don't know.
That's fucking weird.
It would be weird. It'd be pretty fucking awkward if you think about it. But by the way, you can barely see the fog in this shot.
I love how perfect the video quality on that fucking shitty camera looked, too.
Yeah,
it's almost as
like,
if they shot that footage with a film camera.
Yeah, and then posted it as found footage for the audience to write about to their
original home of Patrick
mums
Malone.
and you get what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, by the way, the evidence that would actually prove the black man innocent gets lost in the water.
Bro.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, you clumsy bitch. Way to lose the evidence.
Because she doesn't know how to walk on a board.
You ever done tightrope?
Yeah.
No, because don't you remember she left home for 6 months to do something that is, I don't know what the hell. Apparently this is going to resurrect her memories or something. I don't know. Oh no, it was all the ghost's fault. Don't you see? The ghost made me do it. Just like the devil made him do it. So stupid.
Okay, the fucking scene from the Two Towers was scarier than this.
Well, yeah, of course. He had ghost faces all around Frodo.
Yeah. And I must admit, when that dead body opened its eyes at Frodo, that actually did scare me.
Yeah, it was
how
pretty
eerie
creepy.
it was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I remember this from the original? The bricks.
Oh, yay. Remember that movie you'd rather be watching?
I actually forgot about this, by the way. I forgot that this was a thing. So instead of finding it in the church, hidden, they find it in a goddamn boathouse.
Way to shake it up.
Owned by Superman. I don't know. Superman versus Ghost could be interesting.
Interesting.
Because all his super strength, all his heat vision would be practically useless against a ghost.
Perhaps.
More shitty music, too.
That's true.
Yeah, somehow the hairbrush is playing music.
How exciting.
Oh, look! Dane!
Please stop dragging my real name through the mud here. Again, I'd rather just see my name on a sign that wets itself.
Kind of funny, actually.
Or better yet, I'll just see it on the back of those trucks.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to let the fire do its thing for about 3 seconds.
Then you'd get the fire extinguisher. Who knows? Maybe it was burning some shit she wanted to get rid of, and she decided, just give it a sec.
Listen, I don't understand why it's trying to reach... Oh, wait, now I remember why. Never mind. Peter! How you doing,
Hey,
man?
what's up?
Hello there.
How you doing?
Howdy.
Yeah, hello there. Why didn't I say that? This movie's distracting me too much. I hate this movie. I love Selma Blair, but I hate this movie. I like Tom Welling, but I hate this movie. Hey, you want to know something funny, too?
I like
One of
the
the old
location,
guys...
but I hate this movie.
One of the old guys in this movie played in The Day After Tomorrow.
Whoop-de-doo. I don't like
Hate
that
this
movie.
kid. You don't? Yeah,
Except for the part when the tornadoes destroy Hollywood.
that was
It's
pretty
good.
funny.
It's good to have dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Don't worry, the San Andreas fault line will sink California into the ocean.
Nah.
Oh, hey, look, the fog's coming, and it's still daytime. How scary.
And that shot looked really stupid. Fog's not scary during the day.
It really isn't.
I don't like this church. I prefer the other one.
Well, look, to be honest, you didn't see much of the original church. Which, I mean, isn't that bad of a thing. Because, see, now you have this whole set piece, right? The cemetery. Oh, you're going to see ghosts at a cemetery. How predictable.
Wow, I feel like I was just playing a video game where that actually happens. I was playing Legend of Zelda before I got on.
Oh. Is that Latin? Pretty sure.
Or is it Swiss?
It's the writing on the wall? Really?
Har, 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 har.
Oh, can you help me, you drunk Irish bastard? Just the boathouse.
Nick Castle. Hey, isn't he that guy that played Michael Myers in that Halloween movie? Didn't he direct Dennis the Menace? Are we talking about that Nick Castle?
The same guy that was also played by Tom Atkins, because we need more Tom Atkins because piss off.
That was too obvious.
Oops.
That was too obvious. I was trying to be a bit more subtle when you had to ruin it.
I'm sorry.
I mentioned Dennis the Menace, for fuck's sakes.
Well, I didn't know, okay? I didn't know about Dennis the Menace because I never watched the movie. And I didn't know that Nick Castle directed it.
He got to direct Walter Matthau.
Haha, see, Elizabeth Dane.
Matthau.
Wait,
Yeah.
Walter Matthau? What the hell is that?
What? You don't know who Walter Matthau is?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I'm sorry, Nick, but it appears I have dropped the only evidence that would have proven that your friend isn't a homicidal maniac. Hey, I just noticed she had like rope burns on her neck. Wow. Shut up! Shut up! We're watching a movie about ghosts.
You shut up. At least I know who Walter Matthau is.
I'm sorry, I just don't care.
Bad News Bears, grumpy old men. Come on.
Bad News Bears, grumpy old men.
Oh, shut up, fat ass.
Nothing is ringing a
If
bell.
you
I'm sorry.
let me tell you something. We'll watch Grumpy Old Men someday in the fall because that's my favorite time of year to watch it.
Okay.
Let me just tell you something. His character in that movie, that's where I see myself in about 40 years.
A grumpy old bastard?
Oh, yeah.
God, how
And yeah,
ridiculous.
and yes,
I don't want to be
Carter.
a grumpy old bastard.
And yes, Carter, that part exactly. Oh, shut up, fat ass.
Cold enough for you? Shut up. Oh, shut up, fat ass.
Are you going to still play video games, or are you just going to be sucking on some old pipe? Oh, look, how scary. He did the whole Undertaker, Michael Myers Rising Up thing. Get it? Get it? Nick Castle? Get it? John Carpenter? Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
You getting it yet? It's up in your face. He's slowly approaching. You get to see him in full view instead of like in the original where you could only see his fucking legs or his hand.
It's a lot creepier when less is more. Yeah,
And they didn't have stupid fucking music playing.
Dickheads.
Dude, how the hell are you not hearing that?
Blood for blood? What?
What does that mean?
It means it's like that Bible parable, an eye for an eye or something.
Tongue for a tongue, dick for a dick.
Hey, you're going to turn Carter on. Stop it.
Sure. No!
Carter, can you do me a favor and put your shirt down? I don't want to see your...
scratching. I'm scratching.
Hey, when I do that, I at least have the decency to shut my camera off.
Oh.
Even when I blow my nose, I shut it off. What do you think I've been doing?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
She didn't lose it. She just dropped it in the water.
What a retard.
Listen, this movie is too convenient. It has... Sorry, let me rephrase that. It has too many plot conveniences. Oh, the one bit of footage that would have proven the man innocent has now been dropped in the water. The thing is, that becomes irrelevant anyway because the entire town will be consumed in bullshit. And nobody's going to give a shit.
I have a real question. Why the fuck even incorporate that shit into this in the first place?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
listen to
who
this.
fucking cares?
Here, wait, listen, watch.
I can read the subtitles too, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. But the
That
point
scene I was
is,
telling you about, this is it,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe wait. No, wait, this isn't it. This isn't it.
Okay.
There's another one.
But
I'm sorry.
But really, why incorporate that? Like, what does it add?
But
I'll tell
actually
you what
didn't
it
add
adds.
anything, really.
Exactly. So why do it? Because they wanted to make some statement about how, the wrongly accused are usually colored people. Is that what they're trying to go for here? Again, it's more eerie if the fog just left no survivors, but, oh, it's okay, I hid in a freezer and somehow didn't get hypothermia. Or maybe he did, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, flashbacks. Why?
Okay, so the scene in the original where Hal Holbrook is reading about the conspiracy from the journal of Patrick Malone, That's what this fucking scene is. But instead of giving us some creepy expositional dialogue, we have this shit.
It's like they took the idea of show don't tell a little too far, where they didn't need to do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. The black guy escaped from the window. But again, it's not going to fucking matter because here's another day for Night Shot with creepy fog.
No, that's not how you comb the beach.
Have you
You need a
found
giant
anything? We ain't found shit.
Look at this shit.
Oh, that's what the
The
fuck?
fucking ghost decided to set up a whole table set. Why? Because creepy imagery.
Wouldn't it
It's
be
not
more
enough.
creepy if? Would it be more creepy if they weren't set up though?
You know
No, a
what would be even
chandelier.
better is if there wasn't even anything there in the first place. What if you just
Perhaps.
saw a shadow of a person standing there and then it just disappears? Oh, look, the fog's here and it's not even nighttime. See, that was one of the creepy things about the original is that the fog came at night when you couldn't see it coming, per se.
Mm-hmm.
And then this idiot decides to grab onto this fucking thing. This little shit watches it happen, and well, just watch. The scene speaks for itself.
You stupid old fogey.
You're probably asking yourself, why hasn't he let go of the damn rope the moment it started bringing him into the ocean?
I don't know, because he's an idiot.
But of course. Again, this isn't even nighttime. The creep factor is just non-existent.
No.
That fog would have done already caught up to him, and he would have been dead. Oh, look, the fog's already there, see? Oh, wait, that's not the actual fog, it's just... Never mind.
Computer-generated shit.
He didn't even close the damn door. What a shit stick.
No, his grandma was just waiting to close it for him. Now that's acting.
You see how she creepily turned back to him?
Yeah, just, oh my. That's that. That's very foggy out there, ain't it? Ain't it, grandson?
Look at that fucking green tint.
Looks hideous.
Listen, the thing is about the original fog is that the original Stevie Wayne saw the fog off in the distance, and that's what intrigued her. So the moment she hears fog here, we're talking to asshole, well, then she gets all concerned.
Hmm.
Just... Oh, look, more creepy ghost effects.
Ghost effects, yes. Creepy, no.
Kind of reminds me of the Haunted Mansion just a tad bit.
That's pretty bad.
Don't open the door. Yeah, again, it was a lot more ominous and foreboding The original. Just excuse me while I hold on to this Stevie Wayne figure. Oh, you hear that? Big Dan has it under control. I feel safer already.
Oh God, famous last words.
Ooh, the fog was peeking in. It's a peeping Tom.
Uh-oh. Backdraft.
Carter, look, it's a weather balloon. Just like in
Fuck
Twister.
off.
How creepy. So stupid. No.
Why did you suggest this movie?
Why? Because of this Sunday.
I know.
Oh no, I dropped the lantern. And suddenly I'm on fire. Unlimited power!
No. Stop. What the fuck was that? That close-up of his eye was some
Damn
of
good
the
television.
worst computer-generated shit I've ever seen. What the fuck?
You remember when the ghosts cut the phone lines? Well, we're doing it again. Oh, wait, the power lines. Excuse me.
Hey, look, it's Kebert Zella.
Only saying his name backwards will send him back to the fifth dimension where he belongs.
Well, he's already there, so.
Fair enough.
You know, I can't believe that Bob Barker outlived him.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty insane.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he outlived Sean Connery.
Is that so?
Well, yeah. That way Connery can greet him when he arrives at the pearly gates. Welcome.
Oh.
God, is that you? Think again, Trebek.
You hear that? 50 no's and a yes means yes.
I miss when SNL was funny.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck does that mean? It wants us. But to respond to your SNL sketch, or SNL comment, I miss when comedy was funny.
That's true too. Just remember, they fired Norm because of his OJ jokes.
Wow.
Again, shame that OJ outlived Norm.
Oh look, creepy ghosts. Creepy.
Ghosts? Yes. Creepy? No.
Please go check on my son. Hey, by the way, you know, so you got windows, right? Look how dirty those damn windows got within the span of like a day or two. Now, here's the thing. Those windows, well, those are supposed to be new windows, and they don't look new.
Wait.
Nitpick? Yes.
Wait. Hang on a sec. She's actually going?
Why?
Oh, you thought she was going to stay in the lighthouse. No.
So she's actually going to go get her son?
She's going to do something. Oh, yeah. Right
Good
here.
for her, I guess?
Wait. This is the scene. Oh, we is to purchase puppets for his people. Listen, it was creepier when Malone was saying it in the original. And it sounded, the way the line delivery was, it sounded like, well, it sounded ominous. This one is just quickly delivering expositional dialogue that is then reflected upon in a flashback. Here's your show, don't tell, and there he is. There's nice coat.
Thanks.
You remember in the original when...
That's clearly not the lantern he was using. He was using a flashlight lantern, which probably did not exist back then.
But of course.
I hate this. I hate
Superman.
this. I hate this.
Leper colony. Remember the leper colony thing? Well, now they got to see them all as lepers. Right?
Committing lepricide.
Hey, get off the phone while you're driving. Oh, yeah, check this shit out. Oh, this is even funnier. Watch this shit. You want to talk... excuse me. You want to talk about bad CGI? Check this out.
The subtitle says drain sucking. You forgot to say movie sucking.
Look, the water's magically filled up by itself. And
No, it's just dry
smoking.
ice. Oh my god, that was so scary I didn't jump.
Watch this. Bad CGI. Here we go.
What the hell?
Unfucking forgivable.
That fucking thing. Oh, that was the best. That was the best.
That was the worst.
Oh, so that's where this scene was from. I was watching a montage on like engine stalling in horror movie cliches, and this popped in.
It's okay, Selma. If you get cold, my body heat will keep you warm.
Get the hell out of here, you homo.
No.
I ain't gay.
Oh, yeah, next you're showing me.
Holy shit.
By the way, where'd the fog
down
go?
I go.
It just kind of disappeared, you know what I mean?
It just fogged off.
Haha, quit
Also-
stalling.
This fog is a dick.
Oh shit.
Wake up.
What a waste of a nice car.
Yeah. Very big waste.
Wake
Now it's
up,
gonna
Selma.
rust.
Be thankful it wasn't a Delta.
What, did you expect me to go back into the Middle Ages with a piece of shit car like that?
Hey.
There's another overused cliche. I forgot how to unbuckle a fucking seatbelt.
See, and it's a good thing nowadays we have a special little tool. Oh,
That's so stupid.
dude, it reminded me of Hooper's.
It gets worse. She's getting dragged down by a ghost hand.
Was that a ghost hand? Oh my fucking
It
god.
was just Kebert Zella.
Hey, he's already in the 5th dimension.
So if I want to send him back into the...
Grandma's fallen and she can't get up.
well, you know what? With the amount of smoke that's coming off of her, you can probably roast a goddamn marshmallow at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you remember that really tense scene in the original when Andy was trapped in his bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to get a little bit of a Home Alone montage now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Maybe I'm overselling it, but it's essentially what it is. Why else would they show him with the tape in such a way?
Like, what are you gonna do?
That's fucking...
It's
Yes.
Scotch tape.
Yes, he used Scotch tape to block the fog.
Not even duct tape.
By the way, remember that really tense scene? This exact same scene, but in the original. Remember how tense it was? After Mrs. Colbert's got her ass grabbed? Why are they knocking on a wood door, and the sound of said wood door sounds like a metal door?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, by the way, this fog is supposed to be here, and it doesn't look very well. Okay, they broke through the door, and then that sounds stupid. Oh, by the way, she's finding time to read the goddamn journal while we're.
That was it.
Okay, once again, remember the tent? No, what? How do you have time to go around the truck? The fog should have already got him. Look, again, another scene comparison. The exact same scene, but yeah.
Forget that for just 1 second. That was the worst. That screaming entity, whatever the fuck that was the worst. It sounded retarded. It didn't look scary at all. That was the worst. That was the fucking worst.
One of the strengths of the original is that it was very sparing on its showing of the ghosts in excruciating detail. They were usually in silhouette. 1 or 2 scenes you saw them up close. You saw the seedweed around their bodies. Or in the case of Captain Blake in the original, you saw his red glowing eyes. Okay. That shit was scary. Because he didn't scream like a fucking... what is it? A banshee. He was silent. He was creepy. He was surrounded by fog and this unusual fading light.
That scream was the worst.
They're reusing the same shot. It's the same shot.
They just shot it. They flipped the image. They flipped the fucking image. They flipped the fucking image. How much did this movie cost?
Oh, okay. Let's ask the answer man. Oh, Mike. Oh, Miguel. Oh, pardon.
I'm pretty sure this movie cost $6.
That's an insult to $6. Oh, by the way, they should be dead. Everybody just flew through the goddamn windshield.
Really? After crashing to a boat, you think they'd... No, they wouldn't be dead. It's just minor... Dead. Yeah. Deader than a fucking doornail. Oh, yay, because that's what we needed.
Oh, remember that metal door sound? Now you know who it is. It's these assholes knocking on the boat. Oh, by the way, we got to see how these guys are all lepers. Okay, first of all, why don't you take off your glove to shake the hands? Isn't this like a disease? Never mind.
The writers just didn't care.
You're right. They didn't. Oh, look at all the gold. Look at all the money. You're fucking stupid. Dude, you have a gun to your head. The deal is off, you idiot.
But that's not what you said you'd do. I followed the terms of service, don't you know?
I have altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Sorry, I can't do a Vader
How the
voice.
fuck
So
did you get out of the car or truck?
don't you know? She's Supergirl.
Oh, shut up.
Wait a minute. If she's Supergirl, then that means that Clark Kent made out with his cousin.
Ew.
Dude, they didn't just make out. They boinked in the shower.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. That is a good question, though. How did she,
What the?
I'm pretty sure they're trying to say he has, like, leprosy. Because of the dog. Remember when the dog died? I think the dog died of leprosy and... Oh, speaking of dogs... Carter, don't end up like this poor bastard.
Fuck off.
Leprosy and love for dogs.
Fuck you.
I'm saying don't end up like him, goddammit. Oh, by the way, more ghosts.
Another shot falling flat in comparison.
Anybody got any salt rounds?
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Look at this fog! Look at that shitty CG. That's the third time we've seen that angle, by the way.
Yep.
Third or fourth time.
Hey, look, I was just swimming in the ocean and I find you and I'm completely dry.
I was about to say.
Her hair isn't wet. At all. It doesn't even look like it's been in water. And you're completely dry.
She was completely submerged. And she's not even dripping.
No.
Dude, why does the town look like something straight out of Resident Evil?
Do not run that franchise's name in the mud to compare it to this shit.
Yeah, leave that to Paul W.S. Anderson, why don't you?
Hey, you know what? Credit to him. At least those movies were entertaining. For how shitty they were, I could at least get... Look, the most basic, rudimentary bullshit, it's Mila Jovovich kicking zombies, all right? That's something. That is something happening. What can you say about this movie?
Well, you know what I could say about Resident Evil, the final chapter? I didn't see shit. I didn't see shit. I mean, I saw shit.
Full disclosure. I'm mainly talking about the first two.
Yeah.
To each their own. I found Resident Evil Apocalypse entertaining, despite the fact that it's completely and utterly ridiculous in comparison to the games. What? That's where that line is from?
Hey, you know, speaking of Resident Evil, I was at Value Village a couple weeks ago. I actually saw a copy of Resident Evil 5.
That must have been funny to see.
Yeah.
Why is this ending up like the Elm Street remake?
Oh, no.
Everybody catching fire? So now everybody's going to look like Freddy Krueger?
No. Teddy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot, Mr. Bobiner.
No, not Bobiner. Bobbin.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, it was heard both ways. Oh, yeah, just you wait till you see this. And look, her name is Elizabeth. Oh, you getting it yet? Has the movie not ham-fisted it down your throat enough? Because it's not over.
They haven't made it painstakingly obvious enough.
And more shitty CGI. Oh, two characters I don't give a shit about, but are somehow relevant to the plot. Hello, is anybody in there? Hey, you're still alive. Hey, you're still alive too. Oh, this is feeling more. Okay, I want you to understand something. They're trying to block the door as if they're trying to hold out in a zombie apocalypse. Remember, they're ghosts. Oh. Wow, you couldn't be more obvious.
Get away from the fucking window, sweetie.
Look, you can see the fucking skeleton faces. It's insulting.
That's what you call skeleton faces? They looked like shitty Snapchat filters, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, well, fuck Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat. And apparently
Good
neither do you.
job. Yeah, well, I've seen people have apparently been messaging me on it. It's like, guys, I don't use it anymore.
Yeah, we're from Chicago. Oh no. The guy who had leprosy and had the dogs. He's dead.
Goodbye. What was your name again?
That's the funny thing. I don't know.
Me
Dude,
neither.
the fog is literally melting the faces. What the hell is in this? It's melting things. The
Carbon
fog.
monoxide?
It's
Whoa.
You know, it serves her right.
Listen,
She
I was
was kind
supposed
of
to
a
care.
bitch.
I guess you're supposed to care.
How? Right? She had like 2 seeds, and she's clearly shown to not care much for her daughter. So fuck her. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's supposed to be Blake, by the way.
Oh,
Captain
beautiful.
Blake. It gets better.
I doubt that.
Oh yeah. Oh, it does. Watch this shit.
I assume by better you mean worse.
Oh, just watch.
I am watching.
Hey, remember that movie Twister? Yeah, we're gonna do that,
Yeah.
but with glass instead. Look at that! Look at the pretty colors. Twister with glass.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Dude, where the fuck's the blood splatter?
Told you it'd get better. Just like that. Remember, this is supposed to be rated R.
Did
sure.
not fucking bleed. He didn't fucking bleed. Why would you make this?
I mean, you know what? To be fair, the original really didn't have that much blood either, but it was different because they didn't
He
have
got
some...
impaled by glass. What the fuck was that? Look at what is he doing?
He's playing hooky.
What is he doing? He says rolling. He looks ridiculous. Oh my god. Fuck this movie. I hate this. I fucking hate this.
Look at all the ghosties. Look, you can see right through them. Oh, by the way, we're supposed to be in the fog, yet I can still see everything fairly clearly.
I see lights in the background.
Hey, is the power supposed to be out?
Right.
Didn't they knock out the goddamn power?
Whoops.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's not see this guy's horrible death.
No, let's watch. This might be funny.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me go get my popcorn. Why are you talking? Why are you talking?
Jesus Christ.
Teddy Krueger, you are being reborn. Look at these faces.
This is unforgivably bad. These ghost effects. Fucking Casper looked better than this.
Yeah.
And that's meant to look cartoony.
I guess he won't be joining us for dinner. Oh, look. Remember that plot thing that they were jingling in your face for the past hour? Or my business is not finished yet, you bitch.
Hey, I forgot to ask. What'd you have for supper?
Well, that's the neat part. I didn't.
Wait, what? You serious?
You're watching it. Oh, that's right.
You didn't eat?
I'm doing this on the emptiest of stomachs.
Dude.
Torture. Hey, remember that thing? Oh, look. I'm touching you. And suddenly, I remember. That's right. Oh! Yeah, turns out it was her all along. Elizabeth is Elizabeth. Hey, you want to know something really, really funny? In the Haunted Mansion, the ghost is also named Elizabeth. Oh, by the way, they all look normal now. Now look, I want you to understand something. You ready for this? This entire time, he was engaging with a flesh and blood person. And the moment that one ghost touches her face, she suddenly becomes corporeal. It's not like a reincarnation where the old body dies and the spirit is freed. She literally just turned into a ghost. And you could argue, because the movie doesn't have much backstory for her, she was a ghost this whole time. And that... Oh, wait. Watch, listen. Then why? Did it hit what? Dusted? No, listen, look, just... Something did come back? So... No. Look, listen, all right? I'm gonna let it play. You can see all the bullshit. Oh, you remember that? Remember the brush? Remember the pocket watch? Oh yeah, it's all here. It's all right there. Oh yeah, she was a ghost the whole time, didn't you know? Didn't you know? Wait, now look. I'm going to have you reminisce to the original. Are you ready? I don't know what happened to Antonio Bay tonight. Something came out of the fog, and it tried to destroy us. And if this has been anything but a nightmare, and if we don't find ourselves to wake up safe in our beds, it could come again. To the ships at sea who can hear my voice, look across the darkness into the water. Look for the fog. Okay, that is the original Stevie Wayne quote, and that is fucking terrifying. Because
it's up there with "Keep Watching the Skies" from the thing from Another World, and I think that's what they were going for. Because think about it, what happened the next year after the fog?
War of the Worlds.
The Thing.
The Thing.
Oh yeah.
Look across the water into the darkness. Look for the fog. Or, if this has been anything but a nightmare, then why? Did it come back for revenge? Listen, there's nothing creepy about it. There's nothing scary about it. When she turned into a ghost after she got touched, that was it. I'm like, what? Why?
Huh? What the hell?
You know, right? Like, am I the idiot here? Am I the moron? Let me ask you something, Danner. How about them special effects, huh?
Oh, crap.
I hate this. I fucking hate this. Ghost all along. If it would be one thing if she was, I don't know, a descendant, a reincarnation, not a fucking ghost.
A living ghost.
Yeah.
Which in and of itself is a contradiction.
She kisses a ghost and becomes translucent again. What the fuck? Or transparent,
you know what?
whatever the fuck.
You know what this means, though, right? This means that Superman can hook up with Selma Blair. Because, girlfriend,
Yippee! Who cares? The movie is over. That's all I care about right now. I fucking hate this. I hate this.
You know, I don't know how many people actually like this movie.
I don't know anyone who likes this movie.
See,
nobody.
You know what I want to do? I want to meet someone who has this version above the original. Because I know they're out there. I know there is somebody out there who says that the new version is better than the original. I want to meet that person.
I mean, I know a few people who like the Prom Night remake.
Oh God.
That's a low one. But I'll tell you, that movie. Look, the Prom Night remake is shitty. Like, it's full of cliche jump scares. It's a PG-13 slasher. The fucking killer is just some pathetic loser in a ball cap who obsesses over a girl he can't have. And the kills are repetitive. I feel naked without this. The kills repetitive as shit. And when I say jump scares, I mean jump scares like she goes to the fucking bathroom, opens the medicine cabinet. It's like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, it's predictable. Like, it was bad. But this, this might actually be worse than the Prom Night remake.
I'd say out of pure significance.
That's very fucking low. Like, there are some really shit remakes out there that I have seen. Nightmare on Elm Street, which is still the worst one for me, due to personal reasons. The Shining. Yeah. fucking the stepfather. But this. The story, there was nothing interesting because of how you decide to present the whole story in the most ham-fisted way possible, giving us no real intrigue, nothing. And then you give us a plot twist that makes no fucking sense. Plot points that go nowhere. What does the possibility of Tom Welling having an affair with Selma Blair have to do with anything? Nothing. What does the black guy being accused of murder have to do with anything? Nothing. It's filler. It had too much going on, but with no substance. And they took Father Malone and reduced him to
The town
drunk. That's it.
And his death. CGI glass. No blood.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you're not comparing that to the original.
Yeah,
his death? Well, no. I mean, if you want me to, I can just say it right now. It was fucking dumb. It was stupid because at the end of the day, original,
I mean to compliment the original because that was eerie as shit.
Oh yeah, I mean it was the final stinger of the film because remember the ghosts came back for their gold and they came back for the 6 original conspirators. They had to kill 6. 6 must die. It says it on the figure right here.
How many people died in this one?
A lot.
What happened to 6 must die?
Well, remember though, because remember that statue in the town square or whatever? There was only 4 bastards. Not 6, there's only 4. The 4 conspirators.
Why change the important story elements like that? That's what I hate with remakes, is when they take one of the most integral, important pieces of plot information and they fuck it. They fuck it with a sandpaper dildo with nails on it.
Ouch.
They fuck it.
Get away with it.
I hate this. Like, fuck me. This might actually be in the bottom 5 remakes now. Now look, even if I had not seen the original, this is still a bad movie. But since you you didn't introduce me to the original. Like, I knew it existed, but that was the first time I watched it. And considering how great that one is, compared to this is a new low. This is a new fucking low. So, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and just give it my fucking rating. I've ranted on it enough. It is 100% stinky trash. I fucking hate this. And the fact that the director has not directed a movie since, I don't care. Good.
Yeah.
Just good. Bye-bye. Yeah. So, yeah. 1, stinky trash. Fuck this. I hate this movie.
Listen, I think you're being a little too generous. Maybe it's because of Selma Blair. But, I mean, I give it, I don't know, is a half star relevant?
Nope.
I mean, stinky trash. Yeah. Based on the rating system, stinky trash. I mean, the only thing that really stops it from being a total dumpster fire is that I actually like Tom Welling and Selma Blair as actors. The characters.
But when we're talking about them as actors, does it really matter?
Relevant? No.
You can.
That being said,
you could argue they were trying, given the shit they had to work with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you could say that. It's just my thing is, it would be different if you had a bunch of nobodies, which, for all intents and purposes, you did. Right? I mean, look, I'm being very tame because I could be much more raw, but this is Danner's dumpster, not Caleb bitches and moans about movies. That being said, if you want to have a nice sentence to sort of sum it up, the Fog remake takes the original Fog's simple concept and over explains it.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say complicates everything.
Well, here's why. They go through a lot of detail, both through visuals and through verbal telling you in your face this, this, and that. One of the beauties of the original is that it was very vague with the information. All that you knew was that there was a clipper ship called the Elizabeth Dane that crashed on shore. That is what you get in the original. You're not given any details about why there was a bonfire that led the ship ashore that made it crash. You don't know how it got there until later on in the movie. It just gives you that one bit of plot. It's a simple ghost story. Okay? The original Fog is simplistic. The opening scene where John Houseman is giving the ghost story, it is simplistic. It gives you just enough information to understand there was a clipper ship, it crashed. And there are rumors that before it crashed, there was a fog bank that rolled in. The ship crashed, and then the fog dissipated. But it is told by their fishermen and their fathers and grandfathers that when the fog returns to Antonio Bay, the men at the bottom of the sea will rise up and search for the campfire that led them to their dark and icy deaths. That is all you needed to get you into the movie to understand what would happen next. This movie has to explain it to you. It has to show you, oh, there was a fire on a clipper ship. People died. You have these other douchebags in a boat. Oh, scary ghost hand grabs and pulls one of them down under. Then fast forward. There is too much explaining. It's an over explanation. You're given too much detail. Way too much. That's what I mean. This movie takes the simplicity of the original and adds in extra shit that you didn't need. That is one of the reasons why this movie fails. Because it gives too much. It shows too much. It tells too much. And then what it does show you, well, you saw it for yourself. Or the eye, all right? Look into my eye. That was dumb. That was stupid. That was the glass, Father Malone. The glass is shooting through the body, and there's no blood.
That's what I fucking said. Like seriously, like why? Like where's the blood? Like, were they too lazy? Were they too lazy to put it in, or did they just run out of money? What the fuck?
Or was this PG-13?
I
think it was.
Yeah. I mean, the ghost effects, like
horrible
CGI bullshit, right?
Just
you saw their faces too much. The original Fog showed their faces. There was one shot where you saw a close-up, and it was meant to be like a scary moment.
Yeah, in the church.
Let me just draw a little comparison here. Let me draw a comparison here. It's honestly comparing Ghostbusters to that thing.
I can see that, yeah.
Remember the zombie cabbie in the original Ghostbusters and how creepy he looked?
Yeah.
It was a cartoony, but it was still kind of creepy. Compare that to the fucking neon fucking shit that we get in 2016, where they just look like they're on par with the live-action Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's that bad. Like, this is just... Those effects here, that's another problem. They looked unfinished. Like, a lot of them looked so unfinished. Which is why I'm curious now. What was the budget? I need to know.
Oh,
What
well, he's doing
was the budget? I need to know. And I'm going to find out if it kills me.
If into the budget files you go, only pain will you find.
$18 million?
Oh, that hurts.
Oh. And how much money
was,
did?
I think the budget just went to fucking hiring Tom Welling, Selma Blair, and shit.
How much money did they make back at the box office?
I have to go back and look. Thanks a lot. Thanks for asking.
Well, it's an $18 million budget, and the damage.
Ew. Made
What?
46.2 million.
What?
Dude,
So
Wait,
it broke
back?
even somehow.
Yeah.
Why?
Doubled its budget.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
know.
That wasn't grandma. It was his aunt?
Yeah.
The old lady was an aunt, not the grandmother.
What?
What?
You're telling me that thing was Selma Blair's sister?
Oh, that is weird.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
dude.
can this movie just go fuck itself already?
Well, listen, I'm listening to the end credits and the music is shit.
Oh, I already turned it off.
Yeah, it's still here.
The thing.
They had puppeteers too somehow.
Oh my god.
They had two puppeteers. Toby Lindala and George Grove were the puppeteers.
What a
For
stupid
what?
name. Grobe. Fuck. I am so sorry. I mean, Carter, you haven't given your rating, so now's your time.
Okay. If somehow I could get time back that I've lost from watching this piece of shit, that would be amazing. I'm sorry. You can't. You took this movie took a shit on the original. Like the original, like Caleb said, had a very simplistic form. It was simple that even Helen Keller herself could understand it, even though she's blind, deaf, and dead. But then when you try to over explain this shit, it's like it's like telling a fucking person. It's like telling a slow person, "Oh, guess what? Guess what's happening over here? These people set a boat on fire. There's 4 guys in a boat. They're swimming. They're sailing away. A hand comes out, and guess what? Boom! Like it's just no. When the first time, yeah, the first time I watched this movie with Caleb, true story, it scared the shit out of me. The opening, along with seeing the pocket watch, the one I was just dangling there and hearing hear a ticking, and we could see the glow of the campfire in the ghost story. Holy shit! I did not need visualizations. I could just mentally.
Those were the visuals. It was You were focusing on the audio. You were focusing on John Houseman's voice and John Carpenter's soundtrack, which I'm listening to right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, look, music. I've said it before. Music is a very huge thing, especially when it comes to horror films. And when you have a John Carpenter film, that is extra important.
That's a high bar.
Okay. I'm listening. Whenever you get a chance, you just listen to the soundtrack. You listen to how fucking creepy it is, how unnerving it is with the piano. Literally, he's playing it on a goddamn piano, and it's so creepy. There's a reason why the original scared me as a kid. I mean, granted, I was young, so seeing it's going to scare you anyway. It's just there's something very unsettling about the soundtrack. It's something very unsettling about the visual, how simplistic it was. Especially when Stevie Wayne, has her monologue at the end. Because the thing was that, after they got their gold back, the ghost disappeared and the fog retreated. But she said it. If this has been anything but a nightmare, and we don't wake up to find ourselves safe in our beds, it could come again. Which is again why I say you could have a sequel. It's very loose, but it's a very chilling last statement. It could come again.
Even with that line, it doesn't need a sequel. That's the thing. It's just it feels more like a cautionary tale to end, like that kind of note to end it on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Not to mention the part like they took out the best parts of the original, and they didn't even put it in there, or they just like scrapped it. Like the night before, like when it's midnight and there's freaky deaky shit going on, like fucking car alarms are going off, payphones are ringing off the hooks, gas is being fucking wasted for 74 cents a gallon at that time. Fuck yeah. And then as soon as the clock hits 1, it all stops. Like it just stops. That we don't see that, because I would have loved to see that though. The only thing we got close to that was the fucking town, was the town lights. Just like when Nick Castle and Elizabeth were driving the truck, the lights were just slowly going out. Like that. Like what was that? Like is that it? Like that's. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. The town, like ghost. Thank you. Ghost shenanigans. Like the ghosts just fucking around with the town. But no, like we don't see that, and we don't even get to see the ghosts fucking around with the fucking power plant. We always saw them was like the fog rolling over the power bank or the power plant, and that's it. You can't beat a simple formula and over exaggerate it to the point where it, like, no, I to be honest, whoever greenlit this idea, my friend, you should never work in Hollywood. You should probably take what little dignity you have, and to redeem yourself, just take a sword and just Harry carry yourself, because you ruined a classic.
Okay. Okay. First of all, that's taking it too far. Second of all, as I previously stated, the director of this movie hasn't made a film since.
Or should I just say, don't ever make another film again. Just take a different path. Just take a new career path, okay? Because don't ever pick up. If you ever pick up a camera, your ass should go to fucking jail for just picking up a camera. Just no, absolutely fucking not. Stinky fucking garbage to the point where I need a fucking gas mask to wade through and boots to wade through this bullshit.
Yeah. So yeah, final thoughts. This movie fucking sucks. I hate it. We hate it. Fuck everything.
Respect the classics.
So, what have we got coming up?
Well, two things. One, this Sunday, for anyone who wants to join, we're going to be watching the original Fog once again. The yearly tradition that I'm calling it, watching the Fog on the 21st of April, because that date is very important to the original film.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, it's in the opening for the movie. Very creepy monologue by John Houseman, the whole ghost story. It's all very important. It's all very relevant. So I figured, let's do it again. We did it last year, watching the original John Carpenter classic, The Fog, on the 21st of April. So if you guys want to join us for that, we'll see you this Sunday. The dumpster isn't closing just yet, right? We're going to be watching... Well, what are we watching?
Well, first of all, let me just clear that up for anyone who doesn't know. We were originally supposed to do it last night, but been a little under the weather, so took the night off.
A fog bank rolled in.
Yeah, sure. We'll call it that. We were gonna watch The Wicker Man remake starring Nicolas Cage, But yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that next week instead. So there's that. Also, tomorrow over on Movie Misfits, I will be joining Chris, and I don't know if he's inviting others. He might be, for all I know, for the 420 special. We're watching Dazed and Confused, the great coming-of-age stoner comedy, which is a complete classic, and yeah, must be seen by everybody. Must be seen.
I want to hear you squeal like a pig. Ray, ray, ray.
Yeah, see, at least he knows.
I watched that movie on 420 last year.
Never watched it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at.
As soon as I stay younger, they get older, or something like that.
No.
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, now you lost it. I get older, they stay the same age.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Yeah, fucked it up.
I'm sorry. It was a Matthew McConaughey line.
And by the way, Caleb, just so you know, that's where it came from. All right. That's
Family
where
Guy.
it came from.
Gotcha.
Not to mention the paddling scene from Family Guy. Remember when they did that when Lois sold her son out? Freshman.
Yeah, and when Adam West paddles his ass.
That's a nice guy.
Yeah, that's what this was a reference to.
Oh, okay.
So,
not to mention baby Mila Jovovich, or starting
teenage Mila Jovovich.
Yeah,
I think she was sick. I think she was 16 at the time.
Yeah, this was before she dyed her hair red and wore fucking bandages and teamed up with Bruce Willis, and or married Paul W. Anderson and starring those god awful Resident Evil films.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, we'll be watching Dazed and Confused tomorrow over on Movie Misfits. So be there or be square, as I usually say.
And don't try to hide, freshman.
It's not okay to be a freshman. Anyway, we're going to get on out of here now. So, yeah, I'd like to, first of all, thank you to T-Con and Peter Anthony for stopping and say hello. And for everyone who didn't stop by, I don't blame you because this was bad. This was really fucking bad. This movie was god-awful. But, but to the couple gentlemen who stopped by just to show some love, we appreciate you. Also, special shout out to our patrons. You will see their names in the end credits. And to everyone else, thank you all very much for watching, listening, and supporting. And until next time, fellow investigators, remember, one man's dream is another man's lunch, and the entertainment is out there.
Fuck you!
I'm Special Agent Spooky Clutter.
I'm Special Agent Carter Sauce.
Special Agent Dr. Richtofen. And until next time, fellow investigators, remember.
The entertainment
is out there.